Hi guys! So one of the most important responsibilities that we have as citizens is voting. And I know that you guys aren't quite old enough to vote yet, but it's important to know what it's going to be like when you are allowed to vote. So this is a book called Election Day that will walk you through what it's like to really go in and vote. And this could mean you're voting for the new president, or it could mean you're voting for our local people who make the laws. Like, you can vote for the people who make the laws just for Harford County. So, let's get into it and find out what it's like to vote. Election Day. What happens on Election Day? Words to know. Booths, change, count, Election Day, stickers, vote. So we're going to come across some of those words, and as we come across them, I can explain what they mean. Election Day is a day when people vote. They can vote to keep or change leaders. They can vote to make new rules or laws. So not only are we voting to elect a president or a vice president or a council member, but we're also voting on whether we should make new rules or laws or get rid of old rules or laws. So voting is very important. How does Election Day work? People help set up places to vote on Election Day. People travel to places to vote on Election Day. People wait in line to vote on Election Day. Sometimes voting can take a while. Sometimes you have to wait in line for a long time. But remember, we want to have a say. We don't want to be like the colonists that we learned about last week who didn't get a say in any of the laws that were made. We want to be able to say, yes, I like that law, or no, I don't like that law. People check in to vote on Election Day. So you have to say your name, and sometimes you have to show them your license or something that proves who you are, because you're only allowed to vote one time. People use booths to vote on Election Day. So booths kind of look like this, but usually they're more private. So we want people to feel safe, and we want people to feel like no one is going to know who they vote for, so that they can vote honestly no matter what other people think. So we use booths, so you get to go into a booth and usually shut the curtain, and then nobody can see who you're voting for. People get stickers for voting on Election Day. So after you vote, you get a sticker. It's pretty cool. People count the votes on Election Day. So sometimes people are counting the votes, but now a lot of the times it's machines that are counting the votes and not people. People change things in their city, state, or country on Election Day. So, voting is one of the rights and responsibilities we have. It's awesome that we have the right to vote, and we fought for that right in the American Revolution. So we have the right to decide who makes our laws, and we have the right to decide whether we like those laws or not. But we also have the responsibility to vote. Not everybody votes. In fact, less than half of people in the United States usually vote. So it's really important for us to make sure that we're voting and make sure that you help mom or dad be able to vote. So sometimes that might mean looking after your younger siblings or doing something to make it easier for your parents to get out there and vote.